You're here with Andy on the Talking Into the AM podcast. Fucking hell, I nearly forgot what I call this piece of shit. But you guys still love it. No, you don't. I get next to no views on this. But we are going to go and kick it off with the new year, new me, and all that bullcrap. No, it's not. I'm probably going to give up halfway through the year, but still, who actually gives a crap because nobody listens? Anyway, on that note, let's roll the new intro. It's new, is it? Yeah, it's new. Enjoy. Let's hit it. So, yeah, let's go and continue. Morning, good afternoon, all that crap. We've done that shit, haven't we? It's like I'm actually recording this at different times of the day, even though I'm not. But either way, if I was, it would only be like a 20-minute skip. Well, 20-second skip for you, but it could be like a 20-minute, 5-hour gap for me. So, how are we all doing? I hope you guys have had a great New Year, Christmas, and whatever else has happened since last time we spoke. I've kind of like doing a full-on restart, so I've wiped the sheet clean. We're going to be a little bit more politically correct. Oh my god, what's happened to him? Nobody knows. I've changed. Deal with it, dickheads. But no. So haven't we had a cracking start to the new year? I mean, come on. First year, first day, not year. First year. I keep going to say yeah, well, I'm going to say that's down to it being a brand new fucking decade. And I know we're late on this crap, but I don't care, mate. But no. Well, we're going to go and just keep on going how we are. The podcast format's not actually changing as such. We just need a start. And we're going to try and keep it to twice a month. That means a new episode every 2 weeks for you guys who can't do the mathematicisms. I can't really do it either, so yeah. We're gonna keep it regular. We've got a Patreon account as well, which I will try and link into the description. We do need people subscribing to that crap because A, I'm gonna change the reward scheme. B, if we want this shit on iTunes, I can't afford it on my own. And it will give me more reasons to definitely keep it to what I say. As for that, we're going to do a video or a live stream every week as well, over on the Twitch side of things. The link's going to be down below. Is there anything else I need to say regarding to this matter? Don't think so, so we should be good to rock and roll. But, as always, we're keeping this politically correct free zone. Unless anything major happens, then we'll still ignore it, because that's what I do. I ignore anything that's important to me, and that's why she left me. But hey-ho. No news tips, no stringers, none of that crap that the real media press use. We're going to rely on Facebook and Unilad for our news source. So it's going to be out of date and absolute bullshit as it is. But did you fucking see the... Again, Lad Baby's gone and done it. Christmas #1 for I Love Sausage Rolls. I think that's what the name was, at least. I'm not fucking sure. But hey ho, I don't care. I mean, yeah, sure, he did it last year, and that was off a fling. I was not expecting them to go ahead and do it again. Somehow they did, and it's absolutely amazing stuff. It's all gone to a food charity crap as well. So, well, not crap, but such. It's gone to people who genuinely need the help and support, which I find is astronomically amazing. And the work that Mark and Rox are doing is undeniably good. Christmas #1, and it all goes to charity. I'll leave a link to the charities that they have used, and that will be in the description below. So, if you haven't heard the song yet, here it is. In 3, 2, 1, play the song.
straight. Now I'm living, singing I love sausage rolls. To put another one in the oven, baby.
So yeah, that is the start of the song at least. The reason because I've only put a short clip from it is because I'll get done for copyright, and I know I will. And it's all going to a good charity if you go and listen to it through the actual Lad Baby YouTube channel, or if you go and download it from iTunes, Spotify, Google, whatever the peasant Android people use as well. If you go and download it and buy it, then obviously all the money's going to go to charity. I still believe they are going to send anything to the foundation. So regarding to that, then yeah. But it's just amazing. I find it amazing how they've done that twice now, and both about sausage rolls. They're just doing parodies for Christmas number ones, and it's funny. It's a piss take, and it's just amazing how no real music artists have been able to throw it for the last couple of years. Wonder what they'll do it next. Well, next year, this year, next year. Yeah, well, this year. Yeah, it's going to be this year because we uploaded it in the January. But with that in mind, we'll see how it goes. We will go and see how it goes. I find it funny though. I really do. Because only in America or Australia will this happen. A man turning up to a vegan protest and eating a large bucket of KFC. 20-piece, I believe it was. So come on, that's like enough to feed a feckin' war team? Army anyway. What the fuck, I can't speak English. So with that, yeah, this guy went and basically ate a massive bucket of fried chicken at a vegan protest. I mean, how big are his balls? Because guaranteed you're going to get hated like fuck. But at the same time, the police aren't going to do anything because it's technically not illegal. It's just being a dumbass. And as far as I'm aware, there is no law against being a dumbass in any country. Surprisingly enough. I mean, imagine that though. Imagine if there was a country where you could get done for being just stupid. Guaranteed half of countries' nations would be locked up to the point where prison systems are just overloaded with stupid people. But then again, wouldn't stupid people just get sent through to insane asylums anyway? Or they'd have to have a whole new fucking thing. What else has happened within the last few weeks from what I've been able to find out through my amazing sources of Facebook, Unilad, and whatever other clickbait websites? One of them was a guy caught cheating on his missus, not through anybody telling her missus, not through her finding out herself through means like being a stalker, I guess, but through his Fitbit. He went round to some lass's house, shagged her whilst wearing a Fitbit, and his girlfriend, fiance, or whatever the relationship was, to that woman, and yeah. But from what I can tell, imagine that though, just getting caught out by a Fitbit. That's what I'm going to have to watch out for though, isn't it? Because I've got one of the bastards and... yeah, well, I'm not exactly seeing anybody now, so actually I'm safe, but it would still look weird how at like 3 o'clock in the morning your Fitbit activity spikes. But who cares? We keep that on the hush hush, don't we, lads? So on the third day of this year, going on to our next topic, America tried to start World War III. What an amazing subject, I know. But I think it's been averted. Either way, they're bringing back national service and everybody's fucked because everybody's to up themselves, acting like privileged little snobs, and they can't take anything. So already we're gonna get fucked over by the Taliban or whatever war group we're against this time round. And seeing how America ended the last one, the country is just going to turn into a nuclear fallout zone. So people, go and grab your bottle caps whilst you can, because they are going to become very, very important within the next few years. I would suggest keeping them in a carry bag under your bed, like you do with current cash, but still, not my place to say. Gamers know what I'm on about. I'm surprised even I could make that reference. I don't play said brand of game, to be honest with you. But each to their own, and their own to their each. But we can't really go into that because all real news is just depressing and full of shit nowadays. And it's not really going to get much better than that. However, over the Christmas, here's something I would like to. Well, not really over. Well, it's in the Christmas run up. It was the Celebrations Christmas calendar. Because giving your children chocolate or sweets or candy if you're from America each day is definitely something normal. No. Well. But it being a surprise and you get complaints through a random process, which I'm imagining the production line is, and that's how can you blame Christmas being ruined by getting double bounty, mini bounty chocolate 2 days on the trot? I mean, sorry, if I am mistaken, I'll leave a note in the bloody comments, but Christmas is about spending time with friends, family, and sharing shit, not about what chocolate you get from a fecking advent calendar. I mean, there's more important shit in life than that. Plus, bounties are awesome anyway. I would just love a bounty advent calendar, but that's just me. I don't know what other people would say about that, but I kind of like bounties a lot. I like the dark chocolate and the milk chocolate, so don't go saying I'm accusing it. I love just coconut chocolate coconut, but I don't like coconut on its own. Weird, I know, but it's like me with oranges and orange juice as well, so yeah, no, it is what it is. So with that, was there anything else we were looking at doing? No, there was not, other than the fact that we are going to be going through all the chimes and channels and stuff what's happening. We're going to go and do weekly video plans as well. I'm back onto the subject now of what's happening, because I'm not going to stick on a story for 5 hours because I'll get confused, I'll get lost, and I'll just start blabbering and rambling, and it's just going to turn into me talking about some random bullshit. But hey ho, it is what it is. You can't actually judge me anymore because I am better than all of you, because I am privileged, white, and from Scotland, who we still think is the first world country. We're not all getting drunk every day. Definitely not. That's not the only way I can talk to myself for an hour. Should I call it in talking to myself? Because that's pretty much what I do, because nobody actually likes me and I have no friends to do this shit with. But we're going to try and keep the podcast between 15 minutes and 30 minutes. Again, we're going to see about looking into ways on how we can get ourselves onto iTunes, Spotify, and you're already listening to it on YouTube, so that bit's done. Let's go ahead and get a tick on that. Right, so now I'm looking at talking about something extremely serious. Like 100% mega serious. It's not funny, it's not amazing or anything, but Australia is on fire. So fuck America for thinking it's a made up place, for starters, which I mentioned a while back, if that video is still up, but that's by the by. The whole country is pretty much on fire at this stage. Countless Australian residents have had to leave their homes, and they've lost everything they've owned. It's an absolute it's absolutely horrendous. The bushfires crisis has destroyed more than 6 million hectares of land. That's pretty much half of England, if not all of England. Definitely covering all of Wales. So imagine if you're in the UK, all of Wales just being on fire, and then more. That is the seriousness and the size of the scale we are dealing with here. Earlier this month, it did start off with more than around 100,000 residents having to leave the evacuation zones. The three worst affected states, of course, being the Northern Territories, New South Wales, and I think it's Queensland. I'm not 100% sure. People have found themselves stranded, their pets stranded, everything. It's not fair at all. I've got to give it fully 100% to those guys on the Australian fire services, battling it day and night. At first, I thought it didn't seem too bad. They ended up cancelling the WRC, which is a World Rally Championship, due to the safety and risk to life, and having a major motorsporting competition there was not appropriate. And now looking at how big this has got, it's just as well. This is just going to be a domination. It's going to ruin the country for a while. I mean, yes, they go ahead and burn back trees and stuff. It's the only way how they have to do that in Australia. Look into that more if you want. I'm not Australian. I don't know much about it. I'm only going off what I can see. If you've had, I just don't know how to describe it. It's horrible. But on lighter notes, there are people are raising millions for Australia in that, which is amazing because from what I've been I can't speak English. Like, what the actual fuck is going on? I can't even do this at work either. So it just shows maybe I'm in the wrong job, and maybe I do need out. But that's for personal reasons, and I'm not going to go into that because I respect the person. But back onto us. No. My phone made noises and I don't like it. But regarding to the Australian matter, the president of the actual country was away, and the acting president just refused to acknowledge. Then when he did actually return, they just went to a few of the disaster zones, shook people's hands and acted like they were doing shit. Were they doing anything to help? It's the government, they don't help. Whether you're in a USA, you're in Great Britain, Australia, nobody gives a crap as long as they're getting publicity, because that's how it goes. And it makes me sick to think that the government of a country that's actually on fire is refusing to help the people, or they are doing very little. From what I've been able to gather, again, I'm just going to start saying that, I think, but from what I can tell and what I've been able to find out, it looks like a lot of the money has been coming from people donating and researching and everything. I know that a few of the stand-up comedians, are putting money from their comedy specials that they have done, and they're donating like 50% or 100% or whatever. They are donating proportions of the money they raise, they get from the sales, back into the Australian Fire Service, and the relative sorry, I'm not cutting that out because fuck it, but they are putting it back into the relative parties for this, and it's just amazing on what people are doing. I mean, some people are shaking their tits about it, but yeah, Miss Kaylin Ward is the person who I was just on about regarding to shaking her tits about. Well, she's not technically shaking her tits about. The YouTube algorithm's fucked anyway. I'm earning no money from YouTube, so fuck you. But she is put a post on her Twitter and on her Instagram saying that if you donate X, Y, or Z through her website, she will send nudes. I mean, imagine the guy who's sat at a computer checking and getting all these reports saying, oh no. I mean, her Instagram account was actually removed, indicating that it looks like your Instagram direct messages do get monitored, surprisingly enough. But she's still doing it on Twitter, or she was. It's okay, it's not the most... not the best way, I guess, but it's earned a shit ton of money. So who knows? Who actually knows, hey? But Kaylin Wood is doing good. I mean, she's had fake tits, fake everything, so you know. So maybe under these circumstances, there is certain types of plastic that is okay for the environment. Definitely not all of it. Remember, recycle your plastics when and where you can, etc. I just can't believe that everything's kicked off. It's so funny on how this year's turned out. I mean, we may have just... imagine Australia being on fire, then we get World War III about the same time. I mean, America did kind of send in people and shot one of the higher ups in Iran, but Iran's kind of been asking for it with all the shit that they've done as well. So it's a two-way street. I don't see why other countries should get involved. I reckon we should just let them fight it out to the death and then bully whoever wins, because they are cunts, obviously. But on that note, I think we are coming to the end of our relaunch episode, and I'm glad to say that we're going to be doing this more regularly, and we will definitely keep it up. As for New Year's resolutions, that is the main one. I want to try and grow the channel, grow the podcast, and actually grow and focus on the online entertainments. As well as that, I'm also looking into photography, and I'll leave a link. I'll leave I can't remember what I was going to say. I've just had a massive mate. Oh, that's it. I'm going to leave the Instagram title for the photography stuff down in the description below as well. So let's go ahead and find a bit of pen and papers, and we will go from there, and we will actually write this list out this time and take it seriously, because I want to push myself and I want to actually try and do this successfully. So I've got a brand new notepad. We're going to label it YouTube. YouTube 20 stroke Twitch, actually. Twitch 2020. So, NY New Year's Eve resolutions. New Year's Eve resolutions. Let's start off with something a little bit more realistic. So, grow, expand channels. Let's go. Where are we actually sat now? I think we're sat on 49 subscribers. If we go and have a look, how professional, I know. I should have actually paused and gone and have a look that way, but you know, I never said I was going to go and be professional about this shit. Never once did I ever say that. I don't think... I'm going to have to try and be extremely realistic as well on this one, you know, but 'tis what it is. 'Tis what it is. So we're currently sat on 48. Somebody unsubscribed, that wanker. Okay, so shall we try and push for 75 by the end of the year? Let's grow YouTube. And the pen runs out. Please donate money. I can't afford new pens. Actually, but we do have pencils. Oh, wait, I found pens. Ugh, it's a work pen. Yay, how exciting. YouTube to about 75 subs. And if we have a look at our Twitch... I've lost Twitch. No. Oh, that's yeah. It brings up Talgadega. That my history will be so fucking weird. Why has it got NFS did I actually do a fucking thing to Need for Speed Heat? Oh dear. Oh well, who cares? Nah, if I wasn't paying attention, I wasn't paying attention. I don't care, boy. I really don't give a crap about it, pal. I'm trying to find out how many peoples have following me and stuffs. No. Oh, that just loads me through to that one. Brilliant. Not quite what I'm after. Haha, subscriptions. No. Let's go and say we'll start off with 50 then. We'll try and get 50 people following me on Twitch by the end of the year. I can't find it, but it seems like it could be doable if we actually focus and try and do it properly. So, Twitch at 50 stalkers. Twitch at 50. It's YouTube at 75. What else should we do? I'm thinking of actually trying to focus on getting myself into shape more. So let's add that. Not necessarily lose weight, but actually do more and go out and stuff. So we'll do that. Shape. I've got no idea on how we're going to measure it. We'll talk about that next time, I think. It could be down to just pure weight loss, but we'll figure it out. Maybe weight loss. I mean, weight loss would definitely be the best thing. In fact, it should be the only thing I'm considering. People say I'm not a fat ass, but come on. I got 2 chins. Instead of 2 chains, it's like 2 chins. Not exactly something I should take the piss out of. I could die of a heart attack at any time. But you know what? If I do, I do. Who actually cares? Other than family and certain people. But yeah, no. Upload videos more and be consistent. Be consistent with all this shit. So let's just call it actually make an effort. So that's going to be 2 podcasts a month. Followed by gaming or video of some description. Gaming on alternate week. So there. New Year's resolution. Grow and expand the channels with 75 for YouTube, 50 for Twitch. Get into shape. Probably going to end up being weight loss, regain, and I don't know how much I weigh. Actually make an effort on this social media forms. And then, yeah, with 2 podcasts a month. So that's 2 each. So you'll have 1 week where it's podcast, 1 week where it's entertainment, some form of bullshit that whatever my weird brain can come up with. Then another podcast, and then a gaming, or reverse the entertainment style and the gaming style. I think that's good. I think that will work, and I think I can do it. I don't know. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna try and get it done this time. We're gonna do it properly. We're gonna be successful. 2 weeks later, I give up. That's gonna be the case, isn't it? But yeah, with that, thanks for joining me on the relaunch. I hope you have a good time. as I said, let's have a look. It's going to be 2 weeks until I speak to you guys and lasses again, which today being Sunday the 12th means we will be doing this all over again, and in 2 weeks, Sunday the 26th. Take care, have a good one, it's been a blast, adios.